Hey guys, at least some parts are finally starting to come in for the bike. This headset runs about $36 to $39, depending where you live. It's all chromoly. The bottom bracket part, or the bottom race, has an actual water seal, and the bottom one is like the one I'm using now, where it's just flat. So, not too sure how that's going to work out. The top lock ring has a water seal to keep the water out. It's soft, it's not hard rubber, so it should work pretty good. The top one is interesting because it's sort of like a wraparound, which is definitely going to give the bike more support on the top end. We'll have to see how it works. This is a 1-inch. This is a standard headset for the old school bikes, not the new ones. These are threaded, so we'll have to see how this works. This is a test to make sure it actually goes on the right size forks. I'll just test it here. It's the same fork. Yep, 1-inch fits perfectly. So I'm not gonna. I can show you the frame where it's kind of messed up, where it was cut, and why I'm having issues. I'm going to try the headset first before I do any further modification. But you can see the damage right there, where it's sort of, messed up. I'll try the headset. If it doesn't change any, then what I have to do is I'll have to cut the frame right there, straighten that out. But I don't think it's going to be an issue. I think it's just the headset's garbage. Typical Walmart junk. So let's pull it apart and see what it looks like. So here we go. Actually, I had a subscriber chime in and tell me to suck it up and get a rear hub motor. This is a known problem with hub motors in the front, blah blah blah. I've had this over 6 years and on the front of a bike, and I've never had this problem. This is a very rare problem. Like, I've had headsets come loose, but not constantly lock up. And this one's always adjusted properly, so I think the issue was with the frame. But let's let the new headset do its job. If the problem goes away, then it's just this crappy Walmart headset that's not machined properly. If that's the case, then that's done with. So getting a rear hub motor is not going to get rid of this problem. I'm still going to have problems with steering. Ugh. Really sucks because I just went and greased everything. So I really thought I had the problem licked. Now I have to re-tape and tie wrap everything. That's problems with e-bikes. Okay, we got it on the box. Not too sure how this is going to work out, but I got to be able to pull the fork off like that and let it sit on the box. Sort of worked. Greasy, greasy. Yeah, I lightly filed and sanded this groove down so it was flat again, and then greased it, and it still didn't help. So Your guess is as good as mine. The issue is here. Well, this is an issue right here. That should be tight on the fork. It's not. Never was. So the play on that could affect the how this tube moves around inside the frame. Let me just get something to tap that other one off. Keep this from falling over, damaging wiring. Get ready for a ride tonight, hopefully. Find my little hammer. Let me try this. It's out of there. Alright, this is the top piece. I need the bottom. Start with this. What's it take to get this on the wheel? I mean the forks. See, that's tight. Actually, I feel so tight I don't even know if that's going to fit. But it will, hopefully. What's up with that? Why is that not working? Gonna need something different. I'm not complaining that it's tight. That's probably a good thing. Okay, well, trust me, I admitted. I cut out the sketchy part of cleaning up the frame to get these cones in. But as you can see, all the shavings everywhere. Careful I don't damage my wiring. Put a little bit of grease on the actual post itself, or the fork post coming up, just in case it does rub still. Yeah, lately I'm finding you can never use too much of this grease. Now these cones do sit better than the other ones did. Well, obviously I had to modify the bike a little bit more to get them to sit, because the lip on the inside that makes the cone only go so far. You know how that lip on each end? They're a little bit messed up. That's the problem. So like I said, if this doesn't work, I need a new frame. But we'll see. Well, I kind of like the that color. It kind of matches my symbol on the front of the bike there, the wing. think that rubber seal is going to do us any good. Now what I'll do is I'll make this tight, help it seat a bit, help crushing the bearings. Back it off. Lock ring and our last one. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Different setup though. I need a different wrench, which I don't have. Of course, need a small little wrench to get in there. I was using the adjustables, so great. Let's get this back up and around here, clean it up. So we don't put any more strain on my wiring. See all the metal shavings all over the place. Get a little bit in the motor there, that's alright. Motors work better with metal shavings. Or I should say aluminum. We'll find out. Well, let me find a wrench and get this thing tightened down. It's all but done. Like I said, I cut out the worst part was getting the cones in. Like I said, because it's been modified, so let me get this done, over with. Well, I think I got it. It didn't give me any trouble throughout the ride. You can still see a little bit of a gap there. This was really unlevel. There's about maybe half an inch missing from the frame that I had to grind down just to level it out, and scratch it there. But still not perfection, but it's not locking up or anything, so I'm happy with just the way it is. As you see, the top is not exactly straight either, but it will do. It wasn't locking up on me at all. You can't really go by the frame because the frame's so out of round and out of trueness. I tried leveling it out as I was grinding it to try and level out the frame, which most people would be like, I don't understand what the hell you're talking about. The frame was warped to the point where the cone, when it went in, when it looked like it was flush, it was on an angle. So I had to literally take a level, and first I had to prop this up so it was level on the box, and then I had to level it out as I was smoothing it out with my grinder. Finally got it to the point where it's smooth again. You can see some of the material on the ground there. I don't recommend it, but if the frame holds together until I get a new one, I'm happy with that. I'm kind of leery when it comes to stuff like that on the front end because it could just snap right off. But like I said, I've never had any problems with front hub motor in over 6 years, so I'm not too worried about it. The only issue I've had with the front hub motor is with the forks. Not being able to go with different forks kind of pisses me off, but other than that, it's all good. Where is it? Don't tell me that's a weld. Need some more light here. Oh, thank God that's a weld. I see two bumps on the front here. I'm thinking it's been moving in the head, in the crown, but it's welded all the way around, so I'm not too worried about it. Anyway, that's it, guys. Moving on to a new project.